Fans of the animated series Star Wars Rebels might want to keep their eyes peeled the next time they're in Mos Eisley or Bespin. Speaking with fans, producer Simon Kinberg has confirmed that characters from the show can cross over into the upcoming live-action Star Wars movies. He hasn't said if they will, but creating an interconnected Star Wars universe is very important to Disney. Star Wars Rebels is the first big entry in the studio's expanded Star Wars universe, where all the shows, movies, games, and comics are considered equal parts of the growing canon. Star Wars Rebels already has several comics and novels, but we'll have to wait and see if the heroes pop up in The Force Awakens or any of the upcoming Star Wars spin-off movies. In the meantime, we'll have a review of a new Star Wars Rebels video game later in the show. Let's take a quick break from all the Star Wars for a second. The highly anticipated platformer Mighty No. 9 will finally launch on September 15th, 2 years after its record-breaking Kickstarter campaign. The game is produced by Mega Man co-creator Keiji Inafune and clearly has a lot in common with the classic Mega Man games. It's a 2.5D platformer where players take the role of a cute robot boy out to take down other robots that have gone rogue. You'll acquire new abilities and upgrades as you defeat each boss, and you'll have the freedom to determine what levels you want to tackle and in what order. Kickstarter backers will get an extra level with a new playable character. The extra content will also be included in the retail versions of the game, but anyone who buys the downloadable versions will need to pay extra. Some fun stuff to talk about today, and a fun person to talk about it with, Marissa Roberto. Mighty No. 9, are you excited for this game?
Well, I've never been a Mega Man fan at all because I know, I'm sorry, I'm throwing it out there.
I think we have to take your license away.
No, you know what, Victor Lucas, this is just not something, I mean, I've just never been a fan of his because, let's face it, those games are really tough.
They're very hard,
really
yes.
tough, and every time I fail, I just feel like throwing whatever I'm holding, and I don't want that kind of stress in my life, which is why I avoided it.
The origin of the controller throw was in an original Mega Man game, right?
Exactly.
I happen to love the Mega Man games.
Okay.
I'm not especially great at them. Mega Man 2 I hold near and dear in my heart.
Okay.
I'm also a huge fan of Keiji Inafune. I'm a backer on Kickstarter, actually.
Oh, I was going to ask you if you're a
Full
backer.
disclosure, yeah, on Mighty No. 9. But
So
it
you
feels
are excited.
like it's taken forever.
That's tough, being a backer with these things. You have to wait a really long time,
Yeah.
and you just feel like, is it ever going to happen? And I guess there's some reward now, right?
Yeah, there is, and you get some extra content, and I think, I mean, it looks fantastic. I think they're taking their time to make it really a wonderful experience.
Sure.
And it's very tough, I think, right now with all of these, marquee developers that have spun off and tried to create their own things. And Keiji Inafune has been in the news recently because he's had another project canceled, and I think there's a lot of emphasis now to turn this into a monster hit. So we'll see. My fingers are crossed. I have high hopes.
A lot of pressure.
A lot of pressure, I think, too, with keeping the quality of the first season of Star Wars Rebels up as the show keeps going, especially now that we're going to see live-action Star Wars again. Do you think they should cross over? Do you think?
Well, I love when they cross over. I love that because it really gives fans of each thing something to hold on to, something more, and you feel like, oh, you're in on that because you know those characters. I love that.
It's only been the other way, though. We've only seen cameos from Star Wars characters from the movies and the animated stuff. Would you like to see Chopper on the big screen?
For sure, because I feel like I know this character. I've been watching him now, so to jump into live action, my God, that would be so great. And I love the reward of being a fan of these things. I love that now we get to have this reward. So I'm excited about this.
Well, it is amazing that Star Wars, can be for the very young, and it can be for the mature fans that have been around for a long time.
Yeah, so it's okay. We like watching animated things, whatever, cartoons, we're into it.
And I think that the universe is broad enough that it can be a little more comedic, a little more sort of child-friendly, and we can have some of these cartoon-type characters appear on screen. Who knows what's going to happen here?